Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. This is a review of the Orient Ray. What is the Orient Ray? Well, the Orient Ray is a slight evolution on the Orient Mako, which is probably their most popular dive watch. And so this is kind of like your entry-level mechanical dive watch that that has a good sort of reputation to it, good durability, in-house made Japanese movement. Orient makes their own movements, and I wore a Mako a while ago, and I enjoyed it. And the Ray is evolution on it, and there's going to be even more evolutions on it coming up in terms of some special limited editions for the U.S. and things like that. But let me just sort of explain what the Ray has over the Mako. Now, the Ray name is a name that isn't going to exist all over the world. I think that's sort of a U.S. name. This particular model with this sort of metallic blue dial is the Orient FEM 65009D9. Not the sexiest name, so you can see where the Ray name came from. So if you're familiar with the Mako, you'll recognize that this is obviously pretty much the same case and bracelet. What's different is the dial. Cleaned up dial, better lume, more legible hand. So basically, this is an upgrade when it comes to legibility. So it's better hour markers and more lume, better lume. That was apparently one of the complaints some people had about the original Mako, is they wanted better lume. And with the Ray, they've improved those things. As a dive watch, this is, I want to say, I forget what this is. I think this is about 42 millimeters wide. On the wrist. It might be 41, but I think it's about that. It's very comfortable. It's just a very nice design. I really like the upgraded look of the Ray over the Mako. I think they did a nice job. The in-house made automatic movement has a day-date complication. This is not one of the winding or hacking ones, which means that as an automatic, what you need to do in order to wind it is basically spin it around a little bit, get that rotor turning. I never know which direction it is, so I'm just spinning it in a bunch of ways. Let's see. There we go. Got a little wind going on there. With the day-date complication here, this pusher up here is going to change the day of the week. So you can see that. I'm just changing it over there. It's got, I guess, English and Spanish. And it's kind of one of the quirky things here about the Mako and now the Ray, that there's this other pusher here that's for the day of the week, and then you can obviously control the rest of it with a crown. Water assisted to 200 meters, so not a true professional diver, but definitely going to be good for what Orient calls everything up to skin diving, which I guess is swimming and snorkeling and some recreational diving. They did a really nice job with the bracelet here. It's definitely upgraded over, I think, some of the Makos that I saw a couple years ago. I think the bracelet's been upgraded. I could be wrong. Sorry, this one has not been fitted yet, and there's still the little Orient tag, but we can just sort of see here. Nice triple locking deployance. I like that. So triple locking means that first it will lock down this way, then there's the push buttons, then there's this. That's very similar to how a lot of the Japanese dive watches do it. And again on the wrist, not the world's largest dive style watch, but definitely a good size, very comfortable on the wrist. Another improvement is in the rotating bezel here. Very nice action. Nice smooth clicks. Did a nice job, and the bezel has this quirky design, and that's part of the charm of Orient. I think there's always some little element here and there that's just a little bit different. So again, this is the Orient Ray, which is an evolved version of the Mako. The retail price is $295. Street price is going to, of course, be a little bit less. And what's interesting to note is that the price of the Ray over the still available Mako is just $10. So if you still like the Mako, you can get that. If you want to upgrade, if you want to get a Ray, it's just $10 more as a retail price, more than the original Mako. So that doesn't really make it too much more expensive or anything like that. Quite a nice value, and I think that Orient will continue to do well with this collection, as it is a very nice entry-level sports watch with a mechanical movement. And you can see the full review on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.